Welcome to 4x4 Aussie Mates, where myself and 3 of my best mates tackle adventures across Australia. We discover its land and its personalities.
I'm Miles, your host for the journeys we're about to take you on. I've been lucky enough to come from a family that's explored vast regions of Australia. While growing up, I learned to appreciate the beauty and adventure that this beautiful country has to offer. I now have a great drive to just get out there, immerse myself, and enjoy our remarkable landscape with my best mates. Tristan, my younger brother, also experienced the family adventures when growing up. He's always had a big ego, and it's shown in the way he tackles challenges, giving anything a crack at least once. He quotes himself to be a sportsy, outdoorsy kind of guy, an all-round absolute champion of a bloke. Jack, who we all know better as Bennett, looks like he belongs at the beach, wearing his flip-flops and rocking his dreadlocks. Full-time carpenter by trade and four-wheel drive enthusiast at any chance he gets. We would say Bennett is a very easygoing guy who enjoys the simple pleasures in life, good company and a cold beer. Lastly, Sean has grown up enjoying camping and the outdoors. While only recently introduced to four-wheel driving, he knows his way around the cars better than each of us other boys. Sean loves a good banter, can grab our interest and captivate everyone while talking about absolutely nothing for hours. So that's enough from me now, we're ready to hit the road.
So welcome to 4x4 Aussie Mates.
In this week's episode, we purchase our project car. Sean cooks us a campfire dinner, we visit Trentham for a chat with some of the locals, and we complete the driver proficiency course delivered by 4x4 Drive Victoria. First of all though, let's get into some 4x4 driving.
This is our very first episode. We're here in Victoria. We're going through Wombat and Lerderderg State Forest today. It's going to be a great trip, so buckle up, get settled and enjoy with us.
Hello.
We arrived at camp late last night, so we've had a bit of a lie-in this morning. Now it's time for a hearty breakfast, pack up camp and get the cars ready for our first off-road trip of the season. Before we head off, we're going to air down our tyres, ensuring we get maximum traction, maintain the condition of our tyres and for a little bit of comfort in the ride. It's definitely worth taking the time and making sure you get your pressures right at this stage. With that done, it's time we set off in search of some exciting tracks. Being our first trip out this year, we're going to start by finding our bearings and keeping to easy tracks for the first hour or so. We know a thrilling track we want to tackle later on, but we also want to put our cars through their paces and ensure they'll perform when we need them to. Both Wombat State Forest and Lerderderg State Park have a variety of tracks we can tackle. However, being midwinter now, many of the tracks are seasonally closed to ensure they do not incur damage, which will likely render them unsafe when the better weather returns. Although we're young, we do know that by looking after the tracks, they'll remain open for everyone to enjoy. It's one of the many reasons we've formed our own club and aligned ourselves with 4x4 Drive Victoria to maintain and help keep the tracks open. In fact, next we're off to Ballarat and District 4x4 Drive Club's training complex to be trained by one of 4x4 Drive Victoria's accredited instructors, Hugh McLaren.
Fairly important. You should be carrying enough food, water, etc. for yourself. Plan for the worst, but hope for the best. Navigation. A lot of people these days rely on GPS. They do fail.
Yep.
So I always like to take paper maps with me. Paper maps I find a lot better for planning because you can sort of say, well, I want to go from there to there, and the GPS only shows you that.
And they don't lie.
And they also tell you seasonally closed and stuff like that.
Yeah. Make sure you have the necessary recovery gear for where you're going, and enough of it. Consider the weather. What's it going to do? So this year it's all been a bit wet and a bit strange, you know. And always make sure you respect the environment.
Yeah.
You know, we keep pushing that,
Yeah.
but it is really important. If you take it in, take it out again.
Yeah.
You can compact cans and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's not hard to do. once again...
We want to keep the tracks open.
Exactly right. And that's what closes them down more than anything else is rubbish.
Yeah.
It's surprising. You know, you trash a campfire and leave all your stuff lying around because bloody four-wheel drivers. Okay, so we're going to go outside now.
Beauty.
That's all right.
We need one more segment for the show, guys. Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, how about everyone here knows he loves a beer.
He loves it.
So why don't you shotgun a tinny, and then we'll get whoever we meet to shotgun it as well. We can time them.
Time
and then see
leaderboard.
No. Not happening. Alright.
What about a project car?
Yeah, I reckon that'd be good.
It's probably the best idea I reckon I've had all month.
What kind of cars do you reckon?
Do you go big or
we
small?
all have big cars. Do we go something small, go something different? What do you reckon?
Like a Suzuki Vitara or
Yeah.
something a bit smaller.
We could stick big, like a patrol.
What about this, guys?
That'd
A
be
Land
pretty
Rover
cool,
Discovery.
That's a good idea.
I haven't driven that before.
I know someone who's an absolute expert on Land Rovers.
You should give him a call.
All right.
G'day, mate.
G'day, Greg. How you going? It's Sean. We're looking at buying a Land Rover for the show. Do you reckon you'd be able to come with us and check it out and make sure we're not buying an absolute lemon?
Yeah, no worries. When are you looking at it?
Yeah, we're going to have a look at it this afternoon. I'll text you the address and we'll meet you there.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
See ya.
Boys, he's going to come give the whole car a once over, make sure we're buying something that's solid for what we need it to do.
Yeah, no.
It's not what you know, boys, it's who you know.
Oh, just go turn it up.
Thanks. Hopefully we can make something happen with this thing.
Right, guys, we'll have a look around for water and oil leaks. I just get you to lift up that cap there.
Yeah, right.
Just check to see the colour.
To me it looks alright. You're the expert.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
Yeah?
That's fine. What about on that side?
No, nothing down there. No oil, no water.
Right, I'll just have a look at the front here. See if there's any leaks, water leaks, check the valve. That looks all good there.
Yeah, I can't see you.
What about on this side? No, that looks all good, guys.
You and I will knock up a nice little storage box, we'll get the fridge going, get this rig.
Nice big drawers.
Yeah.
I reckon she's good.
Oh, awesome. Do you reckon we should take it for a test drive then?
Yeah, definitely. Let's do it.
Let's go. Back at the Ballarat and District four-wheel drive training track, we now get to put some of the theory into practice. The track allows us to practice many of the situations we find ourselves in on a typical four-wheel drive weekend. We tackle obstacles like rocky tracks with undulating terrains. There are a couple of shallow water crossings with firm gravel bottoms.
Here.
There is also a deeper crossing which we'll need to walk to check the depth and for any submerged obstacles before we attempt. Tristan's up first. We know we need to go fast enough to create a bow wave, but not too fast that we destroy the track. We also get to do some hill ascent and descents and learn more about stalling on the hill, going up and coming down.
bush bangers, mate, and I think you might do some...
Close to the Wombat State Forest is the town of Trentham. We're going to meet some of the local characters that live in the area. First up is Rob Curtin from Two Fat Wombats.
Can you tell us a bit about the panther sighting that occurred here a couple of years back?
Oh yeah, that was a bit of a laugh. Well, there was a lot of kerfuffle going on about the black cat.
Yep.
Everyone has seen the black cat. I mean, I've seen some huge black cats in my time, but this particular
That's for another time.
Another time, yeah. Another life. So I thought I'd have a bit of fun with this. I took my crikey ute with all the sheep out into the forest out here, and I took the black cat, which I have here somewhere, I'll show you in a minute. I put it in the forest, photographed it through the window of the car on the side of the road.
Yep.
And then moved it, another photograph, and it was a day like this, drizzly and raining.
Bit overcast.
Yep, so you know, a bit blurry, but it looked good.
Yeah.
Even impressed me, and I sent it off to one of the local Victorian papers, we won't mention who, and I said that I was out in the forest baiting. Baiting, yeah. And I spotted this cat and took a photograph, and I signed the email, hey, would you blow me? Master baiter from Trentham Pest Services.
Trentham Pest Services, eh?
Yep. And the next thing I know, they had a crew up here looking for it, so... but they realised later it was a joke, and they still continued with it. They thought the story was good.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Does the track go down there, Miles?
Yeah, can you see to the left?
Oh, I can see to the left. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Things just got excited.
Back in Wombat State Forest, Sean is excited we've come across what looks like a very interesting track.
That's how much I love four-wheel driving.
We're looking at a steep muddy descent, levelling out, and then a long run up the other side. We each attempt the track, taking it slowly but keeping up our momentum. As you can see, there's a lot of water about at the moment, and we encounter several of these water obstacles throughout our afternoon. Time goes so quick, and before we know it, we're back on the road, out of the forest, and unfortunately, on our way home.
What do you think? Looks really good, but can we take it for a test drive?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you drive.
Awesome.
I'll jump in the back.
All right, thank you. Not bad at all.
Is there any vibration, any shudder in the steering?
Not really, it's no vibrations, it's pretty, yeah.
What about the lights and everything? The indicators?
Lights work, indicators are working. Fuel light definitely works. Accelerate. Brakes.
No shuddering?
No shuddering. Steering didn't vibrate at all. So I've got the job of making this campfire. What I'm thinking, I dig a bit of a trench here, block of wood either side, hot plate goes on top, coals underneath, be good to go. So just got to make sure we're keeping a safe distance away from the fire and the campfire. So we're going to stay about 1.5 meters, 2 meters away,
So even Sean the sheep's gonna have to move. All right, I'm gonna get into it. Let's go.
Good quality pork sausages are best for this recipe. We need to get them on the hot plate, get them cooking, so we can cut them open, fill them with our yummy filling. So now we're going to cut these sausages open, get the filling inside them, so we can get them on the back on the hot plate as soon as possible, because these boys are getting pretty hungry. It's been a long day. They want their stomachs filled. So we cut the sausage open, pull it apart a little bit. Went to the shops today, got Tristan some nice hot chili sauce. So I hope I can scare him off a little bit with this. Get some of that in there. Want to grab a bit of cheese. Get that in the opening. Grab a bit of bacon. We want to roll the sausage in the bacon to lock all those flavours inside. Grab a toothpick, soak them in water so they don't burn. Just secure that nicely through there. And now this is ready.
The Trentham district has been prime potato growing country since the 1860s, and local Reg is going to tell us all about it.
We go into Mackenzie and in the store and he'd say, oh, the Dwyers want a digger or the Walshers want a digger or something, and we go out and we make an arrangement how much per bag as spuds. So we dig all day and we camp in the hut at night, you see, and the landholder, he would he would provide us with wood. Yep. Dry wood, and he usually have a crosscut saw and an axe and stuff like that. Usually there was not a bed.
Okay.
Just on the floor.
Just sleep on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you're really tired, you don't
matter.
care if you've been digging all day. You know, it gets very cold. Yeah. It does, because this one's not bad because they put some bags round the inside the potato bags to stop the wind, but it does get very cold, and then in the morning, of course, you'd often get a frost. I remember once the hut over there in the morning, I didn't realise I was out and it had a bit of bricks and stuff in the front of the doorstep. And I went, I'm flat on my backside, you know, and it was so slippy, you know, I couldn't get up again. Every time I tried to get up again, I'd fall down flat in my bloody face again, you know.
Hugh has jumped in Jack's car to give some first-hand guidance on the hill stall process.
Stall. And then when we're coming out of the stall, what do?
We just put a foot on the brake.
Yeah, with my right foot? Or?
No, with your left foot if you can remember to.
Yeah.
All right, no clutch.
So I should stall with my left foot then?
Yep.
Yep.
So second low.
Yep.
And off we go.
Okay.
Take your foot right off the clutch. Now left foot brake now, just hard down. Alright, now handbrake hold, hand back on the wheel, key off. This is what you'd normally do.
Yep.
Not if you're going to keep going again, you can't.
Yep.
But now we're hanging here on the brake and the transmission.
Yes.
Now we've got to go backwards, so we've got to go into reverse. So what we do now is we need to push the clutch in.
Okay.
Very, very gently.
So I need to get on the brake with my right.
Probably a good idea, especially if your handbrake doesn't work real well.
It's not bad.
Yep. Now, did you feel that bit of movement?
Yeah.
On a really steep hill, you'll get a lot more movement than that, so you need to push the clutch in slowly so it sort of slowly comes back onto the compression.
So we're in
into
reverse.
Yep. Foot off the clutch, flat on the floor, handbrake off.
Yep.
So handbrake off. You're taking your hands off the steering wheel. Okay. Now take your foot off the brake gently. Let it settle back onto the compression. And if it starts to turn over, just reach down, key start.
That's completely off.
Yep. That's fine. Key start.
And then we're going to roll back.
We're going to drive
and don't
backwards.
give it any acceleration?
No, none at all. And you might need just a little bit of brake.
Okay.
That's it. And then just a little bit. Keep your foot away from the clutch until you get down the bottom. You see how you just came back fully in control.
Yeah.
All right. On behalf of 4-Wheel Drive Victoria, Miles, congratulations on completing the proficiency course today.
Awesome, thank you.
Your certificate of proficiency. Okay. I'd like to present you with your proficiency certificate.
Thanks for everything today.
For today. And Sean,
thank you.
On behalf of 4-Wheel Drive Victoria,
Cheers.
I'd like to present you with your certificate of proficiency. And Tristan, last but not least.
Trentham Police Complex opened 14th of April 1866. The main station building was converted from an existing building on site. It had 2 rooms, one for the living quarters and one for the police station office.
The police complex has 2 portable cells set away from the police station.
It is believed that these cells were brought out from England as ballast in the ships during the gold rush and assembled on site. This is a standard prefabricated portable 2-cell lockup. It is the only one of its type left in Victoria. Not sure about the portable bit without modern cranes.
Oi mate, how long are you going to keep me here for?
This cell is 2.4 by 3 metres. In February 1879, after an unknown incident at Loddon Crossing, resulted in 17 men spending a very uncomfortable 40 hours incarcerated in here.
Next time, it's your turn to buy the beer. Your shout, mate.
Sorry, Officer Jack. I'll never do it again.
Do you reckon this will make a good project car for us?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
How's it changed?
Only 70 along here, mate.
Yeah, I'm doing 70.
Good boy.
2 hands on the steering wheel, 10 and 2.
2 hands for beginners. That's what they say, isn't it?
We're heading north.
Yeah, so we've got the
GPS
compass.
is working. Once we do a little bit of work to it and
it's going to be sick.
do our modifications, I think there's some potential in it.
It's going to be fun.
Chip in, mate. Come on.
Settle down. Get us a good deal now, don't
Don't screw us. Let's
go. Alright, we'll take that.
Alright, no drama.
No worries. We've got 500 cash on us. Will that hold it as a deposit?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright, I'll give you that.
Cheers.
Roadworthy.
Yeah, I'll get done during the week, and if there's any hitches, I'll get back to you, but other than that, pick it up Saturday. Hey guys, you all ready? Roadworthy's done, contract's done.
Can I have the keys, please? I'm excited.
Alright, no drama.
Alright, thanks very
Cheers.
much for that.
No.
Thanks for doing
Thanks
the
for the
deal
deal.
and everything, and yeah.
Good luck with it all.
Not bad. Look what we've done. Look at that.
Mate, this is awesome.
All right, we're going to get these on the hot plate now. Get them cooking. Sizzling away here. The cheese is going to get all melty inside and the bacon's going to get all crispy on the outside. The boys are going to love these. We're going to get these off the hot plate, get them over to the table, get them plated up so the boys can enjoy them. Here we go, boys.
What have we got? What have we got? The bush bangers.
Mate. So grab one of them, grab your bread. It's come from Redbeard Bakery today.
Out of the Scotch oven.
Out of that 140-year-old Scotch oven.
These look better than the last time you did it, mate.
Oh, mate, go easy on me.
You didn't burn them as much.
I loved them last time, I'm going to love them this time.
There we go.
Thank you.
Finally, I can sit down and enjoy a feed.
After a long day.
Must say you've done well here, mate.
I've done well, I've excelled.
Yeah.
Excelled this time around.
Very well.
Good.
Not bad, yeah. Pretty good. Not better. 2 out of 5.
For this week's recipe and any information on our show, visit our website at 4x4aussiemates.com, subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a follow on Facebook and Instagram at 4x4 Aussie Mates.